or I should say a pro, at this, so you know what the time lights mean. Green, fire away. Yellow, get under the light as quick as you can. Red, hope you don't see blue lights. So against that backdrop, we will recognize you, Inspector General Horowitz.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member Cummings, members of the committee. Thank you for inviting me to testify at today's important hearing. This year marks the 40th anniversary of Congress's passage of the Inspector General Act. Over those 40 years, the IG community has conducted independent oversight of government programs to root out waste, fraud, and abuse, and to ensure that the organizations we oversee spend tax dollars more effectively and efficiently. In fiscal year 2016 alone, as Congressman Ross indicated, IG has identified about $45 billion in potential savings, a roughly $17 return for every dollar Congress invested in IG budgets. This year also marks the 10-year anniversary since Congress, under this committee's leadership, as Congressman Cummings pointed out, created the Council of the Inspectors General on Integrity and Efficiency, which brought together all 73 federal IGs into one organization. One of the Council's mandates is to address integrity, economy, and effectiveness issues that transcend individual government agencies. The Council is actively pursuing this mandate. At the start of the fiscal year, we launched Oversight.gov, a website where the public can find in one place all publicly issued IG reports in fully searchable formats. And this morning, the Council issued its first ever report on the most frequently cited management and performance challenges facing the federal government as determined by the IG community in their individual top management and performance challenges reports in 2017. The report, which can be found at Oversight.gov, identifies 7 challenges, which IG Lerner will discuss in more detail during her testimony. Those 7 challenges are information technology, security and management, performance management and accountability, human capital management, financial management, procurement management, facilities management, and grant management. A number of other extremely important challenges, such as national security, public safety, and public health, are not included in the list, primarily because only a limited number of IGs have oversight responsibility in those areas. Their absence certainly does not reflect a qualitative judgment about the impact or importance of those challenges. Rather, we believe the Council's effort to identify the most common government-wide challenges will inform the public and policymakers in the executive and legislative branches by identifying broad categories of challenges shared by the majority of federal agencies, notwithstanding vast differences in their sizes and missions. They will also help the IG community as we plan our oversight work going forward. The Council and the IG community looks forward to undertaking additional important initiatives on behalf of the public we serve. As the public's watchdogs, we will not waver from our 40-year commitment to strong and independent oversight that helps promote effective and efficient government. Thank you again for this committee's strong bipartisan support for our community, and I look forward to answering any questions the committee may have.
Thank you, Mr. Inspector General. Inspector General Lerner.
Chairman Gowdy, Ranking Member Cummings, and members of the committee, thank you for inviting me today to discuss the top government-wide management and performance challenges identified by the IG community. Our report focuses on the top 7 challenges most frequently reported by 61 statutory IGs in 2017. I'll briefly discuss each challenge. First, information technology security and management is a serious, long-standing challenge. Agencies need reliable and secure IT systems to perform their mission-critical functions, yet across government, we identified problems in key areas, including the protection of sensitive data and information systems from cyber attacks, modernizing and managing IT systems, ensuring continuity of operations, and recruiting and retaining a highly skilled cybersecurity workforce. Resource constraints and a shortage of cybersecurity professionals contribute to these challenges. The second most reported challenge was performance management and accountability. Although federal agencies vary greatly in size and mission, they face common challenges in improving performance in agency programs and operations. The key areas of concern we identified included collecting and using performance-based metrics, overseeing private sector products or services that could affect human health, safety, or the economy, and aligning agency operations to agency-wide goals. Third, human capital management is a significant challenge that affects the ability of federal agencies to meet their performance goals and efficiently carry out their missions. We identified key challenges, including inadequate funding and staffing, problems recruiting, training, and retaining qualified staff, agency cultures that negatively affect the agency's mission, and a lack of succession planning. The fourth most reported challenge was financial management, which covers a broad range of functions such as program planning, budgeting, accounting, audit, and evaluation. Weaknesses in any of these issues limit an agency's ability to ensure that taxpayer funds are being used efficiently and effectively. To mitigate risks to federal programs and operations, agencies need to improve their financial reporting and systems and to prevent and reduce improper payments. Estimates of improper payments totaled about $141 billion in FY 2017. The fifth challenge, procurement management, encompasses the entire procurement process, from pre-award planning to post-award contract administration. In FY 2017, the federal government awarded more than $500 billion in contracts. Many federal agencies rely heavily on contractors to perform their missions. As a result, weaknesses in procurement planning, oversight of contractors' performance, and staff training place potentially billions of taxpayer dollars at risk. The sixth most reported challenge was facilities maintenance. Agencies face challenges ensuring that their facilities stay in proper condition and remain capable of fulfilling the government's needs. IGs have identified insufficient funding as the primary reason why agencies fail to maintain and improve their equipment and infrastructure. The key areas of concern we identified included the increased likelihood of mission failure and the higher overall cost of deferred maintenance. The seventh and final challenge, grant management, involves the process used by federal agencies to award, monitor, and measure the success of grants. Deficiencies in any of these areas can lead to misspent funds and ineffective programs. In FY 2018, federal agencies are expected to spend more than $700 billion through grants to state and local governments, colleges and universities, and community organizations, among others. The key areas of concerns we identified include ensuring grant investments achieve intended results, overseeing the use of grant funds, and obtaining timely and accurate financial and performance information from grantees. While we couldn't make conclusive determinations with respect to the underlying causes of these challenges, the report notes that many were affected by resource issues, both human and budgetary, and by federal agencies' failure to use performance-based metrics to assess the success of their programs and operations. By consolidating these challenges, we hope to help policymakers determine how best to address them in the future. This concludes my prepared statement. Thank you again for the strong support of our community's work, and I'd be pleased to answer any questions you have.
Thank you, Madam Inspector General. Inspector General Fine.
Chairman Gowdy, Ranking Member Cummings, and members of the committee, thank you for inviting me to appear before you today, along with my IG colleagues, to discuss our top management challenges. We all appreciate the committee's longstanding support for and interest in the important work of IGs. The DoD OIG's annual report on the DoD's top management challenges is a critical tool that we use to perform our important oversight mission, which is to detect and deter waste, fraud, and abuse in DoD programs and operations, to promote the economy, efficiency, and effectiveness of the DoD, and to help ensure ethical conduct throughout the DoD. That is a significant challenge, given the size, complexity, and importance of DoD operations. Our annual Top Management Challenges reports helps us to perform our mission. Preparing our report is a team effort that draws upon the expertise and judgment of many individuals throughout our organization, some of whom are here today. We identify the challenges based on a variety of factors, including OIG oversight work, oversight conducted by other DoD components, GAO and other IG reports, congressional testimony, and other important documents. We also seek input from DoD leaders on what they consider to be the top challenges they face, but we identify our top challenges independently based on our own judgment. We do not simply draft this document as a paper or compliance exercise. Rather, we use our report to identify key areas of risk in the DoD and to decide where to allocate our oversight resources. We also try to ensure that each DoD top challenge receives some oversight coverage, and we therefore link our annual oversight plan to the top DoD challenges. In addition, we provide our report to new leaders when they arrive at the DoD. We believe it provides them a useful summary on risk areas, and we have received many positive responses from them on the report's value. I want to now turn to the top DoD challenges that we identified for fiscal year 2018. 1. Countering strategic challenges from North Korea, Russia, China, Iran, and transnational terrorism. 2. Addressing challenges in overseas contingency operations in Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan. 3. Enabling effective acquisition and contract management. 4. Increasing cybersecurity and cyber capabilities. 5. Improving DoD financial management. 6. Maintaining the nuclear enterprise. 7. Optimally balancing readiness, modernization, and force structure. 8. Ensuring ethical conduct. 9. Providing effective, comprehensive, and cost-effective health care. 10. Identifying and implementing efficiencies in the DoD. Some on our list of top DoD challenges overlap with SIGI's list. For example, the SIGI report identifies financial management as a challenge, as do we. The DoD is undergoing a full financial statement audit for the first time this year. Inaccurate or incomplete DoD financial statements impairs the DoD's ability to provide reliable, timely, and useful financial information to support operating, budgeting, and policy decisions. The SIGI report also identifies procurement management as a cross-cutting challenge facing federal agencies. We do also. For the DoD, delivering weapons and technology systems on time and within budget continues to pose major management challenges. Some DoD challenges do not overlap with SIGI's list. For example, addressing challenges in overseas contingency operations is a key challenge for the DoD. The DoD IG is currently designated as the lead IG for 3 overseas contingency operations: Operation Inherent Resolve, the effort to degrade and defeat ISIS in Iraq and Syria; Operation Freedom Sentinel, the effort to build partner capacity within the Afghan National Defense and Security Forces and to counter terrorism in Afghanistan; and Operation Pacific Eagle, the effort to support the Philippines' fight against ISIS and other extremist groups. Another DoD challenge, which is not unique to the DoD, is ensuring ethical conduct. Any ethical failures by DoD officials can undermine public confidence in the DoD. At its core, ethical misconduct violates DoD core values and the high standards of integrity expected of DoD personnel. Therefore, DoD leaders continually strive to deter and prevent ethical lapses and misconduct and hold accountable those individuals who violate the law or other ethical requirements. Finally, we are now in the process of reassessing the DoD's top management challenges for fiscal year 2019. We fully expect that certain challenges will remain, and we will continue to assess emerging challenges to make our report forward-looking. In closing, I want to thank the committee again for your support, for holding this hearing, and for asking me to discuss the DoD's top management challenges. That concludes my statement, and I would be glad to answer any questions.
Well, thank all of you, and thank you for meeting one of Congress's benchmarks. You got all of your openings in within the 5-minute time period.